Let's talk about corporations, the types of corporations. You can have an LLC, limited liability corporation of corporations, an LLP, limited liability partnership of other partners or corporations. You can have an S Corp, you can have a C Corp. It's amazing how confusing it can be. But let's break it down to make it simple, because I'm Ray Reynolds, going to make it simple and show you what needs to be done. Number one, if you want corporate credit, that's right, corporate credit, debit cards are $1 million of credit, you need a C Corp. Why? A C Corp stands for closed corporation, privately owned, privately held. You don't have to guarantee credit. A lot of CPAs and attorneys will say be an S Corp. Single filing. Yes, it can save you on taxes because you're going to file one corporation in tax return for yourself and the corp is one. But let's understand something. That only counts if you made enough money. If you're an S Corp, you got to guarantee every credit card down to the office supply card. It's ridiculous. Get a C Corp, get the credit, build, then if you make too much, be an S Corp, convert it under the 1244. LLP, a limited liability partnership. I watch people have these. You walk into an attorney's office and it says LLP of all these other corporations. That way they can buffer the money, spend it legitimately, and see what's the tax on the leftover. Let's remember something. An LLP should never have credit. Because if it has credit and it files a bankruptcy, you'll lose it. Same thing with an LLC. Limited liability corporation should be of other corporations. People like them, maybe for conversions or real estate, but if it holds the liability and it goes bad, you're going to file a bankruptcy and it's going to go down. Let's talk about Donald Trump. He's telling everybody he didn't file personal bankruptcy. That's right, he didn't. He did it on corporations that he could go, I'm done, next, let's get a new one. Well, I have money, no problem. So let's understand, if you want a corporation and you want divisions, this corporation has 5 houses. One sues, you lose them all. Well, that doesn't make sense. It was kind of dumb. If I have a corporation of 5 divisions, each division has a house. If one goes bad, I disconnect the division, file a bankruptcy, keep the other pieces. That's called strategy. Rich people have money. Rich people stay rich even when they file bankruptcy. You file bankruptcy and you bring the pain home. And don't worry, someone's going to say, don't try this, don't try that, because why? Everything's a scam. Understand something. The only one that scams you are the people who are telling you that. You've got to find the knowledge for yourself. You've got to do this yourself. Get the corporation filed. Easy. Free articles, all 50 states, file it. Officers list, tax ID. And now we look at what type. C Corp if you want credit. You want asset protection? Put liens on assets, that's fine. You need the strategy. And it's important. If you've got an LLC, LLP, don't build credit. Have those LLC of other corporations and other divisions. Could you imagine if you and I spent an hour together? We could take a C Corp, 9 divisions, or LLCs, whatever you got, create 100 reference points of debit card, and $1 million for each piece. But this is only for the people that are serious enough to fight and get what they want. If you're looking for $50,000, go buy it somewhere else, because I don't have time to waste. I'm for serious people who want to get $1 million+ to get into a franchise, buy a Taco Bell, buy a KFC, buy a Pizza Hut, buy a McDonald's, whatever it is. Real money. So the bottom line is, know the corporation you need and know how to apply the knowledge. I'm Ray Reynolds, Ray Reynolds Survive, and I'm fighting for myself, and I'll help fight for you. Give us a call.